Scott Goldsmith. My wife Cherie's behind the camera for us today as usual. And we have the privilege of interviewing Mr. Tony Clayton of Waveform Life Recordings.
Right.
Good to see you, brother.
You too,
I'm
Scott.
glad you could make it.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Of course, we had no idea. We met Tony in the fitness factory where we trained quite a while back. And we're just really impressed. We talked about it earlier with his work ethic in the gym. And of course that carries over into his personal life. We've learned a little bit more about that since then. But of course Tony has a story to tell, a good one. And so to start with, Tony, how about telling us about your background and what got you involved in this industry and how you got started?
Right, well, I come from a musical background. I started off playing violin whenever I was pretty young, about 6, 7 years old, played that for about 10 years. Got into writing music, found that really interested in the engineering side of things. And so I found a school to go to in New York, went to school, came back, worked at a couple of studios around the area, worked for myself as well throughout the time. And just something that I really wanted to pursue and still continue to pursue.
That's great. We love it when the small hometown boys do good. And Tony was born and raised in Etowah,
Right.
right down the road. We're going to call that close enough to Brevard to be a native. And then, of course, you have, at this point, you have a recording set up at home, and you've been working with a number of the local artists. Tell us how exactly you work that in and how that has been for you so far and your family.
Well, I still have a daytime job, so I work that during the day, and then just as much as I can in the evenings and on the weekends. I book recording sessions, specialize in recording, mixing, and mastering music, and stay busy. Hard to make time for myself and for my family, wife and my kids and all, but still manage to do it.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
A juggler. He's a juggler.
I attempt.
From what I hear, you're doing an exceptional
Oh,
job.
well, thank you.
The only other thing that I'm really curious about, what's next? What's next for Tony Clayton?
Well, over the years, as I've been slowly sharpening my skills and working in different studios and everything, my end goal was to eventually end up with a studio for myself, one that I could work for myself out of. And so have a bunch of clients and everything that come and work with me on the regular. And slowly but surely I'm getting to the point where I can have my own place for business, because I've been working out of my house for years and years in between working for other studios. So now I'm right at the point of being able to open up my own business completely, you know, have my own professional place. And so within the next year or two, I'll have that up and running. And yeah.
That's
been
great.
Pushing.
That's great, man. That's the way it all happens. You got to beat and bang. And of course, like I said earlier, the work ethic spills over from the fitness world right into your personal life and right into your professional life. We strongly recommend that anybody, all the local folks that you want to get some work done and get some tracks recorded, we would certainly recommend that you go see Tony. That's Waveform Life Recordings. Tony, it's been a pleasure, young man.
Well, thank you, Scott.
As usual, I hope you have a good afternoon. Thank you for your time.
As well for you.